These guys met before in March in a match that it went back and forth, and Funnybone secured the victory. And that's what a guy like Hammerstone needs to do, because Funnybone, he can go all night long, Jake. There's no doubt about it. If it goes 30, if it goes 40. But a guy like Hammerstone, he's going to try to ground and pound and keep Funnybone grounded.
Yeah, he's got to keep Funnybone grounded, but he's also got to use his explosive offense, like that bicycle kick he used to lay out Joseph Graves following his championship win, his former tag team partner. And Funnybone right now on the mat, applying that wrist lock on the champion.
And right now these guys are just kind of feeling each other out, seeing what's going on. They have met before, so they know what they're all about. But the thing is a little bit of one-upmanship, and Funnybone wants to show that he's not this one-trick pony, and he believes there's things he can do, and he is extremely confident that he can beat Hammerstone again.
And you know, we've mentioned that they've met before, but the thing about these men is they keep evolving their style. They keep adding new offensive maneuvers to their repertoire every time they step in the ring, and Hammerstone not even looking to try and break the hold. He goes straight to the ropes.
Which, again, is a smart move. He is the champion. Oh, and he went for the bicycle kick, mix him, the roll-up.
Oh, huge super kick sends Hammerstone retreating to the outside, and it looks like Funnybone is going to take to the sky.
And Hammerstone connects with a kick to the head, slowing down Funnybone. And again, Hammerstone staying on the outside. You know, as the champion, he knows if he gets counted out, if he gets disqualified, he's still the champion. He's not going to take these huge risks.
Oh, look at that wave. Look at that. Funnybone firing back already. Not letting Hammerstone get any sustained momentum with his offense. A championship-level chop out of the challenger.
And listen to the crowd. They are getting hot early.
And look at with each shot, Hammerstone retreats to another corner, but Funnybone will not let him get too far away.
And it's funny, as I said, we're kind of split on who liked Hammerstone and Funnybone, but when it came to chops, everybody was on Funnybone's side.
Chops are popular in Las Vegas. Look at that now. Hammerstone putting together some strikes against the challenger, snap-maring him over. Oh, just catching him right between the shoulder blades of the forearm.
You know, and that is the thing, you know, for every maybe 2 or 3 shots from Funnybone, you only need one from Hammerstone to even the score.
Well, that's the advantage of having that is what a size advantage does. It makes your shots more forceful, but it also, the stamina would definitely go to Funnybone, as you mentioned, at the onset of this contest. And look at that. Look at the agility of Funnybone, catching him low with a soul butt.
And the enziguri right to the side of the head, knocking Hammerstone silly.
And Funnybone now looking to get the fans back on his side as he looks to take advantage in this championship match. Everything is at stake for Funnybone. This is what he's wanted for the last 16 years, to be a champion, a heavyweight champion of a major organization.
And look at that, like we said, belly to belly right into the turnbuckle. Down goes Funnybone, and all of a sudden, all the momentum Funnybone had and all the momentum Funnybone had is just for naught, as Hammerstone one big move and puts himself right back in control.
Funnybone.
Very vocal, the crowd tonight.
Hey, they want to be a part of history. Even the fans that we saw on Hammerstone's side wouldn't mind being a part of history and seeing a new champion crowned on the 8th anniversary.
Oh, and look at that, driving the knee right into the jaw as Funnybone. Oh, and look at that once again.
And that's what the champion has to do. Hammerstone has to keep the pace methodical.
And once again, another 2 count as Funnybone is able to kick out. It's going to take a little bit more than that, and Hammerstone knows it, but he is just trying to set the tone, get in Funnybone's head, but he knows it's going to take a while to wear down the Demon King.
And it looks like he's trying to humble the challenger now, making sure everybody knows he is the man around here, but Funnybone will not quit. Funnybone will not give up.
And once again, Hammerstone, and he is just pounding on the back of the neck of Funnybone.
He is raining down with those forearm smashes.
And Hammerstone could have got disqualified And I'm sure he would have been happy to walk away the champion, but there would have been a lot of disappointed fans to not see a finish.
No, yeah, a lot of fans would have been disappointed. And Hammerstone, though, if things get desperate, Hammerstone is not above trying to get disqualified with the championship on the line. But wouldn't that lead to down the road more challenges from Funnybone?
Oh, and look at this. As Funnybone, oh, and the double stomp right to the chest. Looked like he was looking for a schoolboy trying to roll him up, and then he had to improvise.
Yeah, but he got more impact on that than he would have a schoolboy. But Funnybone's taken a lot of punishment. I think it was those shots with the forearm that have slowed him down right to the back of the neck as he now fires away with his own forearms. But look at the time in between it took him to apply that Irish whip after that forearm.
Oh, and look at that, the power of Alexander Hammerstone as he fires Funnybone into the corner.
And now you look at the facial expressions of Hammerstone. He is looking to end this. But will he be able to against a man like Funnybone, who is constantly displaying his guts and intestinal fortitude? Never say die attitude. Will Hammerstone be able to kill that personality trait of Funnybone?
Oh, and look at this, showing the strength. Deadlift, just walking around with 200 pounds of Funnybone.
And if you look closely, you can see Funnybone talking trash the whole time he was hooked up in the air by Hammerstone. And Hammerstone, look at that.
What is he doing?
Like I said, not above breaking the rules, but it's for his championship. So you can't blame the man in that sense.
And look at this. I'm pretty sure Hammerstone is trying to sucker him in. 1, 2, the roll up.
Oh, brutal clothesline. Every time it looks like Funnybone's trying to get some sort of offensive momentum built up, Hammerstone is there to slow it down and bring the pace back to his style of match.
And once again, Hammerstone using his weight advantage, putting his big, huge arm around the throat of Funnybone, trying to wear him down, laying some weight on him. As we said, Funnybone prides himself on his cardio, claims he can go 60 minutes anytime, any day. And right now, Hammerstone trying to wear down the challenger.
And he's got him in the center of the ring. Funnybone has got to use every ounce of energy, every ounce of power left in his body to try and reach those ropes or will himself up to break this hold, as he's doing right now. Hammerstone tries to get it locked in, but Funnybone will not die.
And look at that. Down goes Funnybone once again. And just look when it seems like he's got a little bit left in the tank. You know, in their last encounter, that's what kind of happened. Funnybone was in big trouble, and Hammerstone, look at that, big slap to the face. And I think he just woke up Funnybone.
Yeah, the father of filth is raging on. He woke up the demon, and now Funnybone is ready to rock and roll and try and put away Hammerstone.
And right now, Hammerstone made the biggest mistake he could. He woke up Funnybone, who was looking to walk away and become the heavyweight champion, but the reversal by Hammerstone, oh, and that kick right to the face.
Look at this, though. Big drop kick, sending the champion down. Funnybone.
And he is feeling it. Listen to the crowd. They are trying to get behind the challenger as Funnybone, 16 years looking to become the heavyweight champion. And he is trying to set him up. Oh, and look at that. Hammerstone
blocked it momentarily, but look at Hammerstone.
Oh, and look at that. Brilliant move on his part as he was able to use the leverage.
Double stomp right to the kidneys.
And that kind of backfired on Alexander Hammerstone. That could be trouble, and it could be over if Funnybone has enough left in the tank. The cover, 1, 2.
And Hammerstone somehow still had enough to kick out. Funnybone was just too slow with the follow-up with his cover. And both men are leaving it all in the ring with the world title on the line. Who's going to get to their feet first? Who's going to gain the advantage?
And right now, Funnybone trying to finish off Hammerstone as the champion is fighting him off. Oh, and look at that.
Torture rack. Oh, he tried to drop him on his knees, but Funnybone evaded it.
Oh, and look at that. Too slow. 1, 2.
Oh,
look at that.
You know what? No kick out that time. That short headbutt rocked the world of the champion, who just by ring positioning was able to grab that bottom rope. Otherwise, this would be over, and Funnybone's 16-year career would have seen the culmination of a world title reign.
But what the presence that Hammerstone had, if he reached out and there was no rope, it would have been all over. But he was able to see it. Oh, look at that, driving the knee right into the jaw of the champion. Oh, look at that, the swing and the miss.
Oh.
And Hammerstone's got him this time.
That time he dropped him on the knee, and he's following up with a big-time
Oh,
power
and look
bomb.
at that, the power
Done.
bomb. 1, 2.
Whoa!
And look at that. I thought it was all over. But Funnybone's able to kick out of the power bomb.
What do you do to put away Funnybone?
You know, he had set this date over a year in advance, knowing that when we did our anniversary, it was going to be a big night for him. And he has his family here, and he has his fans, and they are looking to see a new champion with Funnybone beating Hammerstone as the crowd trying to get him going once again.
Hammerstone is just bringing up the limp body of Funnybone, but Funnybone's not down yet. Funnybone still has fight left in him.
And he hits him with the jawbreaker. And once again, and right now, Funnybone, he is trying to fight back, not doing as much damage, but he is trying, and he's giving it 120%. But here comes Hammerstone.
As both men exchanging these hard shots, it's like an old shootout in the West. Who goes down quicker? Or, oh, Funnybone might be out. Or not.
Oh, and look at this. They are going back and forth. Oh, right there, the big boot to the top of the head.
These guys are just firing shots off. Look at that! Funnybone caught him, turns him inside out with a German suplex. Great recovery.
Oh, and they're right to the jaw with the super kick. But look at that. Hammerstone ends up landing where he rolls out on the floor, which could have been the best thing that happened to him, because right now, the worst thing can happen is a count out.
Yeah, but you're not safe on the outside when you're against Funnybone, assuming Funnybone can get back to his feet.
And look at this. Here comes Funnybone with the suicide dive.
And both men are down on the outside. You know, Funnybone, if he gets counted out, that's for the worst. Alexander Hammerstone will retain the championship. Who's going to get to their feet first?
And the crowd, they are trying to get behind both men. Regardless of who wins, I'm sure they want to see a finish in the middle of the ring. Not looking for any countouts.
Oh, they want a clear-cut winner. Hammerstone, though, goes to the outside again. He wants no part of Funnybone.
Oh, and look at that, using the top rope as leverage.
Oh, it was a trap. What are they doing? They are on the apron, right above the floor here.
And look at that, Funnybone nails him
A very
on the side of
dangerous-
the head, and what is he going to do?
Do not. Oh, no! Oh, no!
And right there, the crowd erupts as Funnybone.
That might be awesome to witness, but that is not awesome if you're Hammerstone and you have a title to defend. But how much did that take out of Funnybone? What does he have left in the tank? As he gets to his feet first, sends Hammerstone back in. This could be it for Funnybone. This is how he could accomplish and win the World Championship for the first time in his 16-year career.
And he is up top setting up for the double stop. Oh! And he nails it. We have a new champion. 1, 2.
Oh, how did Alexander Hammerstone kick out of that?
And the crowd is stunned as Funnybone looked like he would finally become the heavyweight champion, but it just shows how much the heavyweight title means to Hammerstone. and he, with every last breath, still was able to kick out before the 3.
This is where Funnybone can't be doubting himself. It's looked like his confidence has slipped after not being able to put Hammerstone, after Death Valley driving him on the edge of the ring and following it up with that double stomp. Funnybone wants to hit something big with Hammerstone.
Oh, and look at this. Hammerstone has enough left in the tank, and now he is going. And remember, there's no turnbuckle on the top rope, Jake.
Yeah, Hammerstone took care of that turnbuckle earlier.
And he pushes him off. Oh!
There's the kick.
And right now, Hammerstone connected. And he has got him up top. He is going for a superplex. But Funnybone with the headbutt. And one more time, he is perched up top.
Funnybone's got to do it. Funnybone's got to go up and finish off the World Heavyweight Champion. But Hammerstone able to roll out of the way. Funnybone back to his feet. Look at the power. Oh, he necked him.
Oh, and look at that, right to the jaw. The cover, 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. What a great match to open up our show.
And still, FSW